What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division build video. Today we're going to look at something a little bit different. We're going to look at the raid gear sets, but now we can farm them in the open world or targeted loot. We can try different things with them. Before, we couldn't get the backpack or the chest piece apart from in the raids, so it was pretty limited unless we got really lucky with a drop to what attribute was on it to what we could actually try. Now it's a free-for-all, get as many of them as you want from Countdown, and we can try all different kinds of stuff. But before we get started, be sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos, or even better, come on over to Twitch. I could be streaming live right now, and hit that follow button. And if you need a community Discord, there's never been a better time to join. You'll find the link down below in the description. So with all that said, let's get started. So first of all, we are going to look at the Foundry Bulwark, and you're going to go, oh my god, Tickle, what have you done? This is absolutely insane. Why would you do that? Well, I'm going to show you as soon as I put this mod. I'm not prepped for the video very well, have I? I've just run a Lincoln Memorial on it as well without the mod. So when you see the footage at the end, I'm actually doing 12% less crit damage than what I could actually do. But this is the build, and if you've used Foundry Bulwark before, you might never have had the chest piece before. But you can see the 2-piece gives us 10% armor, the 3-piece gives us 1% armor regen and 50% shield health. But the 4-piece gives us a very, a talent. There's nothing else like it in the game really. Whenever you or your shield takes damage, 20% of that amount is repaired to both over 15 seconds, which makes shields incredibly strong. With the body, as always, it gets an extra talent, improved materials, increases the makeshift repairs from 20% to 30%. And as you can see, I've rolled on crit chance and put a mod in there now for crit damage. For the other pieces, you can see here, I have put in, I need to max the armor, it's just a bit short, but I've got critical hit chance, armor crit chance, and knee pads, armor crit chance. Shield, just using the regular Crusader shield, with obviously with survival mods on. But then I'm using Technician so I can use the Artificer Hive. That keeps it nice and repaired and helps in assisting with our survivability. Now I put some footage at the end, you've probably seen a bit already. You can just kind of stand there and you get healed and your shield repairs. Obviously sometimes it can get overwhelming. The Artificer Hive can be unreliable every now and again. And that happened to me once in the Lincoln run, so you'll see that happen. But you're really tanky. It's very rare that you are going to die. And you can put out some crazy damage as well. Now what to expect, I am going to put another build variant of this together with more damage in. I think we could meet a real nice 50-50 with this build. But for now, this is the survival one, as tanky as possible. We're using the new Catharsis Mask. Gives us incoming repairs, which really helps with this build. I've got armor regen on it and then some crit chance. But if you didn't know already because you've not seen it yet, or perhaps you've not got one yet, taking damage builds stacks to a cap of 30. Each stack grants 1% weapon damage. Taking damage at max stacks triggers a purge, removing all stacks and status effects, and then dropping a healing cloud which restores 5% of max armor for 10 seconds. Obviously that's going to be amplified by the healing cloud that we get here and with the incoming repairs that we get on this attribute. So to go in line with that, we're going to use this Alps Summit backpack. Now it has a skill tier which helps with our shield, but it also has 20% repair skills as well with the brand set bonus, and then I've got 20% repair skills here, giving us 60% repair skills, which is awesome for the heals that we are getting in. Skill haste doesn't really matter, but then crit chance here as well. Then while we're at full armor, it increases the total skill repair by 100%. Because all these things will just chain together and you'll just notice that, wow, this is great. I've just got armor, I've got health, I don't need to worry. Front face the enemies with the shield, and I am all good. I can take some real damage here. So then we'll go to the guns. I'm not too bothered about my offhand at all, or my secondary. But for this build, it's all about the chameleon. And you're going to ask me why the chameleon. Well, although the chameleon isn't perfect, right? It's not my favourite gun in the world. It does gives us the option to pump out some real damage. Because as you can see here, because we've no red cores, I'm at 55.9. That is pretty damn low. Even the Eagle Bearer is only 75. You know, you can scroll down some of these guns. Carbine, 66. Kingbreaker's only 87 and with no way of pulsing. So, you know, Police M4. So, it's all pretty low. But with the chameleon, you can see here, hitting 30 headshots grants us 20% critical hit chance and 50% critical hit damage. Well, that's nice because we're already at crit cap. Hitting 75 body shots grants us 90% weapon damage, and that's what we're after. This 90% makes up for them missing red cores. Now, there is going to be times when the chameleon is down because it's not the easiest to keep the stacks. But then there is times where you're going to be absolutely pew-pewing with all three of these up. You know, so you've got to think about that, really. I tend to have been running, just going through them one by one, doing the heads, then the bodies, then the legs. And then once you get the legs up, because hitting 30 leg shots grants 150% reload speed, you just start motoring through. This thing's got 900 RPM. Like, when you've got that reload speed and you've got the RPM, you absolutely motor through getting them stacks back up. I actually find that I didn't have enough bad guys to contend with. You know, it's absolutely crazy. But like I said, this is not about it being a DPS build. This is all about being a tank that can do some DPS. The next version of it, I'm going to try and do a bit of a half and half. I'm going to try and get a couple more red cores in, but check out what the survivability is like. I think it'll be fine, but it's a lot of fun. So let's check out the stats. So as you can see here, I've got 60% crit chance, 57% crit damage, and 70% headshot damage. 21% health because we're on an assault rifle. It's really, really nice. And it just works really, really well. We are obviously running Technician, so just be mindful of running Technician because we need the Artificer Hive. You're going to want assault rifle damage on there as well. And I went in with the evaded version as well of Lincoln on the demo. But obviously with being Technician, we get the extra 12% damage boost to dogs and, you know, and things like that, which makes it all the nicer. And obviously the skill tier, because now when you check here, we're actually, you know, we're on a tier 6, you know, shield because of all the blues that we've got and the yellow, like, so absolutely wonderful. We could actually drop a tier somewhere and it wouldn't really matter, and that's why I think running a bit of a red variant of this might be nice, because we're actually at tier 7, which doesn't exist. So we could, I reckon we could drop out two blues perhaps, put in 2 reds, still have a nice amount of damage, but still have a tier 5 shield and the tier 5 Artificer Hive as well. So maybe check that out. Let me know what you think down below. This was really just playing about, and you know, but it turns out it works. Another build that we couldn't really play around with before, but is easy to make now because we can farm the chest piece and get one with critical hit chance really, really easily. Beforehand, you might not have wanted to break one of them up because you're going to get one once a week, and you might not even get one then. Don't forget to hit subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and comment down below what your thoughts are. If you've got any weird and wacky builds you would like me to try out, by all means send them my way. Enjoy the footage, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.
Black Tusk has taken over the memorial to control access to the bridge. Get them out of there.
Enemy helicopter approaching.
Get yourself ready, Agent. Secure the underground.